Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game between the Hastings Hawks and your River Falls Whitefish. Tonight's game sponsors, Let's Start some Credit Union. Tonight's concession stand volunteer group is River Falls Youth Football. And now for tonight's starting lineup. For the Hastings Hawks. Leading off in center field, number 1, Nolan Drossel. Batting second at first base, number 16, Mitch Island.
Throw an head set if you'd like.
Yeah,
you can if you'd like.
Yeah. Batting fourth in right field, number 37, Cooper DeSaver. Batting fifth, shortstop, number 36, Max Kaplan. Batting sixth, DH, number 10, Johnny Taylor. Batting seventh, behind the plate, number 38, Jake Stanley. Batting eighth, at third base, number 6, Dennis Taylor. Batting ninth, in left field, number 26, Katie Timmer. And on the mound, number 8, Gavin Odman. And now the starting lineup for your River Falls Fighting Fish. Leading off in center field, number 24, Brian Giebel. Batting second, shortstop, number 37, Chad Maxwell. Batting third, DH, number 3, Lucas Lucas. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 20, Reagan Pino. Batting fifth, behind the plate, number 7, Chase McQuaid. Batting sixth, in right field, number 6, Lexton Lombard. Batting seventh, at third base, number 17, Andy Metcalf. Batting eighth, second baseman, number 1, Ben Johnson. And batting ninth, in left field, number 8, Kyle Chris. And on the mound, number 22, Jackson Larson.
And there's the starting lineups for your Fighting
And
Fish.
now for our first pitcher tonight, representing West Johnson, Gregory, and throwing out the next ceremonial first pitch is Lily Griffith.
Yeah, you bet. Here they
Lily
come.
is a representative representative of West Johnson Credit Union and the sister of Fighting Fish pitchers Henry and Charlie Griffith. And representing the River Falls Youth Football, featuring from St. Bridget, Isaac Steinmeier.
Wait for Isaac. Here comes Isaac. Someone escort Isaac out there.
right. It's all right, buddy. You go.
Not yet. Where's Isaac? She's going to throw. Go.
That's right.
Here comes Isaac.
Yep. Ooh.
That's right.
Good job, Isaac.
Again, another round of applause for West Johnson Credit Union, Lily Griffith, and River Falls Youth Football, Isaac Steinmeier. At this time, if you're able to, please stand, remove your hat for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose cross stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets bid to live, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does
Falls' very own James Bone, class of '63, River Falls High School. You may have heard him at the Minnesota Wild games. He's good. He's good.
Oh,
Hawk stats.
wow.
All right, here we go. Fish Baseball 2025. They're already 9-0. They break huddle and take the field. Jackson Larson will be on the bump tonight for your River Falls Fighting Fish.
I've missed this music, Westy.
Hey, just like old times. Defending state champions, River Falls Fighting Fish. Seems like just yesterday, Bill, we were here and on a glorious Sunday afternoon in late August, and Fighting Fish took home the state championship. And here we are back in 2025. Fish already 9-0 on the season, 4-0 in the St. Croix Valley Baseball League, taking on I have 3-1 Hastings Hawks, 1-1 in league.
That's right. That's what I have too.
You want to go defensively for the Fighting Fish, Bill?
Ready?
I am ready. Let's do it. Let's go around the horn and let's go defensively for your River Falls Fighting Fish. Jackson Larson on the bump today for River Falls. He'll be thrown to his battery mate, Chase McQuaid. Reagan Pinhouse over at first base. Ben Johnson will play second base. Chad Patko will be the shortstop tonight for the Fighting Fish. Andy Metcalf will cover the bag over at 3. Kyle Fritz will be out in left field. Brian Giebel will cover all that big real estate out in center field. And Weston Lombard will get the start in right field for your River Falls Fighting Fish. Thank you, Billy Jensen, for putting that together today. That's not easy to do, and we'll tuck this right in here nice and neatly. Hold on, I almost have it. Just hold on, and we'll just bring that right down, right into there.
Perfect.
How about that?
Looks great.
Okay, thanks a lot. All right, here we go. Drossel, Iliff, and Max Krebs due up for the Hastings Hawks here on a very prompt 7:30 first pitch. So we got for temp 73 degrees. Beautiful. Not much of a breeze at all, and it's quickly 0-1.
They had a late minute switch for you, Kebs. Well, when you get there, I'll get.
Okay, for the Hawks?
Yep.
All right, someone didn't make it.
Must not have.
Okay, well, let me know when you get there. How
Sounds
about
good.
that?
Perfect.
That's hammered into right field. That's down into the corner down there in the right field corner, rattling around down there and digging into second base, sliding. With a leadoff double is Nolan Drossel. Hammers one down into the right field corner, jerks it about 10 feet from the line, rattling around down there. Kyle Fritz, that's Weston Lombard has to go chase that down, but leadoff double for Nolan Drossel for the Hastings Hawks, and there he is at second base. Ground ball to second, on to first. Got him by 4 steps. With that, the runner does move to third base. There is Nolan Drossel now at third with less than 2 outs after the ground out by Mitch Iliff to the second baseman, Mr. Benny Johnson. There's one down. Now we go to Max Krebs. He's a familiar call, isn't he?
He sure is.
Max Krebs, he was a star and he hits one into left field. That's caught by
shortstop.
The shortstop. I didn't know. I thought that got over his head for a second.
He jumped up right at the right time and caught it.
Chad Patko timing that perfectly, and Krebs lines out to short. And there is now 2 down. Boy, he hit that hard. I thought he had a ribby there for Krebs, but nice job by Chad Patko climbing the ladder, getting up and getting that. Krebs lines out. There's 2 down, and now swings through that. It's 0-1. 2 down. Runner at third, and a Nolan Drossel. Cooper DeSutter up now. The pitch. That yacker drops in there. It's 0-2. Hey, Garrett Vossen and Chris Miller and Penny Keith.
Awesome.
Welcome aboard, everybody. Glad you're here. Fish baseball. This is a different vibe. It's fun, huh?
Yep.
The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to the first baseman. Step on your sack over there, and that'll do it. So Cooper DeSutter gets one up in his kitchen off the grip tape. Hits one over to the first baseman, Reagan Pinow. And that just goes 3 unassisted if you're scoring along at home with your McGregor core book and your number 2 lead pencil. They get the leadoff double but fail to score them. They get no runs on the 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. 1/2 inning of play in the books here from First National Bank of River Falls Field. Hastings Hawks, nothing. And your River Falls Fighting Fish coming to bat.
I'll give you that lineup change here real quick.
Yeah, please do.
So instead of 36, who should be up next, it's number 11, Corey Wolt. W-O-L-T-E. Corey Wolt. Maybe Wolty?
Wolt. And he's playing for Max Kaplan, right?
Yes.
Okay, Corey Wolt. Is he playing shortstop as well?
Yes.
Very good. Corey Wolt at short. All right, let's go defensively for.
Sounds great.
Let's go defensively,
Ready?
and I am ready for you. Defensively for the Hastings Hawks.
Oh, it's Walters.
Walters.
Sorry.
Gavin Odman will pitch today. He'll be pitching to his battery mate. Jake Sandquist will play catch. Mitch Eilef will play first base. Max Krebs will play second base. Corey Walters will play shortstop. Ben Teagland will be over at third. Cade Kimmis will be out in left field. Nolan Drossel will play center field. And Cooper DeSutter will play right field for the Hastings Hawks. Thank you, Billy Jensen, for putting that together for the fans at home. That's always a nice ad. Here we go. Brian Giebel makes his way to the dish here in the bottom of inning 1. Boy, he's been around for a while, hasn't he?
He sure has.
Playing center field for the Fish. That's called a strike off the arm of Gavin Odman.
Still playing at an incredibly high level.
Swings through that, tries to go downtown, swings through it. It's 0-2 now on Brian Giebel.
Had that at 82 miles an hour on the Streeters heater meter.
No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Brian Giebel leading off here for the Fish in the bottom of inning 1. That didn't miss by a lot, maybe just away. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kevin Westhouse here, along with Billy Jensen, bringing you the action tonight. We're glad you're here. And we're going to have some fun over the next couple hours calling some fish baseball. How about that? Get some laughs in and some good baseball. And that slide piece is just away now, 2-2. This is not Gavin Odman's first rodeo. He looks like a pretty smooth pitcher. Giebel flips one up, foul and out of play, and we'll stick it 2-2. Little smoker's cough down there in the top row. Got a pack of Camel no filters.
Canadian wildfire cough.
The 2-2 is. Strike 3 looking, and Giebel doesn't agree. Throw it around for the Hastings Hawks. Now we go to Chad Petco, the shortstop, with 1 out. That was a good pickup for the Fish, huh? Little Chad Petco. He's also coaching the Falcon baseball squad. He's in. Let's go with 1 out. Petco looks at a slider away. It's 1 ball and no strikes.
I don't think Giebs is going to like watching that replay.
No. Petco hammers one in the left field. That's down. He gets himself a 1-out base knock into left field. Gets a fastball up around the letters, and Petco turns it right around. He's on first base now with 1 out. Now we go to the All-American, the mustache marauder, Lucas Lutke. He won't get cheated tonight. Ground ball, right side, that's through. And Lucas Lutke gets himself a base knock. Back-to-back singles. And the Fish are filling the live well early. And now we go to Reagan Pinow.
Now back to number 28, Reagan Pinow.
Live wells filling early, Bill. A couple walleyes in there.
Yep.
Keepers. See if Reagan Pinow can maybe pull the drain on this thing. The pitch to Reagan. That's called the strike. I think I could give you this shot right here.
Mm-hmm.
See if we can get Chad Patko around, huh? That's hammered right back up through the box. That's through. That's down. Here comes a runner. They're going to hold him up at third base. Just hit too hard off the bat of Reagan Pinow. Exit velo on that was 102.
Yeah, it sure was.
Boy, that just got to that center fielder way too quick. Didn't allow Patko to score, and the live well is full up here early in the bottom of inning one. How about that, Billy?
Come on, Chase.
Now we go to Chase McQuaid. Hey, the organist is here already.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is.
I think I saw her at Johnny's.
Chase McQuaid looks at a ball away. Chris Miller says, great to have you two calling the game tonight. Thanks for the stream coverage. You bet. We're going to have some fun.
Our pleasure. That one was at 82 there, Kev. It's got nice velo.
That's the Streeter Meters heater meter. Streeter's heater meter. Yeah, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Popped up on the infield. That's not going to get it done. Near the Hastings Hawks dugout. And that's a one-out pop-up in foul territory on the infield. Now there's two down.
Chase is not happy with that one, is he?
No, not happy. I'm going to go to Weston Lombard with two in the bucket. They got three singles and nothing to show for it right now. So McQuaid fouls out to the first baseman in foul territory. There's two down. It'll be up to Weston Lombard.
That base hit that one out to right field. Weston Lombard threw that in at about 96 miles an hour into second.
Yeah,
so
right.
That's one thing. I don't think I'd be running on him tonight.
Swings through that with a good healthy hack. It's 0-1. Yeah, it was good to see Nancy Faust, the organist.
Yes.
Made her way up here early in the season, right? Always good to see her up. And flown to left. Left fielder going back, still going back at the track, at the wall, looking up. Oh, it's off the wall. One run is in. Here comes two runs in. They're going to hold up the third runner. And right there, how about a 2-out, 2 RBI double off the bat of Weston Lombard. That ball was raked into left field. I thought it might have a chance to get off the Rice Insurance sign. Short hop the wall out in left field. Plates, too. Wow, what a big 2-out hit there off the bat of Weston Lombard. 2-0 Fish in the early going. It's second and third now. We go to Andy Metcalf. Metcalf will squibber out in front of the plate. Got to go one, and they get him. So Metcalf grounds out on a soft ground ball back to the pitcher. And that'll do it, but not before the Fish. They get 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. The big 2-out double off the bat of Weston Lombard puts the Fish out in front 2-0 after 1. Here from First National Bank of River Falls Field. That's a clutch hit there.
That was a real clutch hit. And it just kept going and going and going. I thought you were right. I thought at first I thought it was going to be a pop fly out, and it just kept going, and then I thought I'd had a chance to get out.
Mikey Jones is on.
Absolutely. Jonesy.
Randy Dahl says, big lumber Lombard. You bet. Chris Miller found the clap emojis early. Clap, clap, clap on the 2 RBI, 2-out double. Then for a second there, I thought that might have a chance to get out of here.
I know. At first I didn't think it did, but then it kept going.
It kept going, and it probably hit 1 foot in front of the fence.
Yeah, it kind of just caromed off, and
yeah,
that was a score 2. That was a nice way to.
Let's go take a look at that. That's right out. It was right out here at Rice Insurance.
Yep.
It just short hopped that right there, right between St. Croix Gas and Loberg. And I'd give Rice Insurance's phone number, but it's not on the sign.
Nope. That's okay.
See Warren Kazitsa down there at Rice Insurance.
Leading off for the Hastings Hawks, number 36, Max Kaplan.
So it's Corey Wolt, you say, huh?
No, it's Walters. I'm sorry.
Walters.
It's Walters.
So he still said Max, but so he didn't get the memo on the PA.
Oh.
Might want to help him out. Flipped up foul, out of play. Nice crowd filtering in here tonight.
All right, let's get those ball rolling back to the concession stand. Great order. 1-0 go.
Hidden ball trick.
I thought that he said that Walters came in for him.
Corey.
Not cheap, it's just strategy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Okay, we'll get that straightened out.
Yeah,
That's
I'm sorry
flipped
about
to
that.
left field, right at the left fielder, and caught by Kyle Fritz, who has to glide back about 2 steps and gets Max to line out to left. There's one down. So you're going to talk to me now. This is Johnny Tieglin, but let's get this squared away, Bill. Who came in for who? The game hadn't even started yet, Bill, and we already got my thing looking like a lot of lines.
That is not what happened. She had to finish getting dolled up.
So Max Kaplan was still Max Kaplan.
Okay, so
Walters
hold
came
on.
in
So
for
let me put the Jeepers Creepers flown to left and another line out to left field. Hold on, another line out to left, 2 down. Now we go to Jake Senquist. Okay, hold on, let me get my camera set back here. Boy, it's going quick. Jake Sandquist is in. So, hold on. Let's talk about what that fella's name is, the shortstop. Max who?
Max Kaplan. Is that short?
Kaplan. Got that. And he lined out to left. So the question is, where did Corey Walters go?
He's going into left field.
For Cade.
Yes, and the number 9 batter.
Got it.
Catch it, catch it, catch it.
Flown to center field, back. Oh, what a catch! Out in deep left center field. Brian Giebel does not disappoint. Holy buckets. He climbs the ladder, snow cones ones, right on the warning track in very deep right center field. Brian Giebel getting it done out there. And I think that was like a 5-pitch inning because I was trying to do a bunch of stuff and I couldn't keep up.
I couldn't either.
Brian, so 2 lineouts to left and a circus catch in center field by Brian Giebel. And that'll do it for the Hastings Hawks here in the second. They go 1, 2, 3 on 5 pitches. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. Inning and a half in the books, 2-0 Fish. How about that?
I didn't even get to see the catch, dang it.
Right? A crazy time there.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm
No,
not
that's
quite
okay.
sure.
So I didn't even get Corey's name written down, Walters.
Walters.
How fast did that inning go? I couldn't scratch out and write Corey Walters. That's how fast it went. Nice glove, Chris Miller says. Yeah, it was unbelievable. I wish I would have got up there and got a little zoom on that for you. It was really nice. I thought no way he's going to get that. And that's just a youngster play by a wily veteran is what happened right there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right, now we're all square.
Square deal, square meal. Who had that commercial, by the way?
I don't know. Was that
Square meal, square deal. Come on, somebody at home, help us out with that.
Dairy Queen?
Was that Ponderosa?
Oh, maybe it was.
That was the Ponderosa. Square meal, square deal? Was that Ponderosa? I think it was. Due up for the Fish here in the bottom of 2. Benny Johnson, Kyle Fritz, then we'll go back to the top of the order to Brian Giebel. Okay, I got to settle down. Here we go. Benny's in. We're in. Let's go. Hit to left. Why not? Just keep the hit train going. Lines out to left. There's no balls in this game. One out. Now we go to Kyle Fritz. Fritzy makes his way to the ditch here with 1 out. All right, here we go. 1 in the bucket, bottom of 2. You got a fast car on the highway.
At least they think they are.
That's off the plate. Now 2-0 to left fielder Kyle Fritz. He was busy last inning. He's nared 2 line drive outs. The pitch. That drops in there. Now it's 2-1. We don't get frantic too much. I was slightly frantic.
Really?
It was going like a basketball game. It was like throw it, hit, throw it, hit, throw it, hit. The guy was running up to the plate, Bill. And he walked. So a 1-out free pass to Kyle Fritz. Now we go back to the order to top of the order to Brian Giebel.
That was like not good.
Well, no, that was the only thing it worked for because
Fritzy over there at first. Pitcher set. Here he comes to Giebs. That's right there, strike one. Giebs was not happy about the strikeout looking in his first at bat. He can be his own judge when he goes back and watches the replay. I don't have the K zone on there either.
No.
Why don't I?
I don't know. I'll have to bring that up again.
High. Let's see if I have it. I don't know. I might have it. If not, I can get it on there at some point. If not tonight, the next game. Just thought of it, by the way. The 1-1 pitch to Giebs. Flown up on the infield. First baseman calling in foul territory. Makes the catch. He's been busy in foul territory. Gets Giebel on a fly out to first. There's now 2 down, and we go to Chad Patko. Patko's 1 for 1 with a run scored.
Yeah, if the wall was lower, it would have gone over.
Chris Miller says, good call, Billy. High and tight. Little chin music. It's 1 ball and no strikes on shortstop Chad Patko. Runner goes, throw down, and stolen base for Kyle Fritz. Fritzy, that a baby. There he stands. There's that Canadian wildfire cough. Good, healthy hack there by Chad Patko. We call him Mr. Saskatchewan. Canadian Royal or Mr. Saskatchewan, I don't know. I like Canadian Royal.
Me too.
Canadian Royal hacking up a lung down there. The 2-1. Flew in straight from Regina, Saskatchewan. I duck hunted in Regina once.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Ground ball to third. That's wide of the bag. Had a lot of luck, too.
What else is there to do there?
In Regina, not a lot. No, they put us on some good ducks, though. They had like a 24-inch auger, and they would like go find the ducks, and then they'd find a field. Softly hit out in front of the plate. If that's fair as trouble, let it go foul. I think there was 5 of us, and they'd find the ducks. It was a guided thing. And then they would find the field, and they would take the 24-inch auger, and they would auger 5 or maybe more, some for the guides too. 24-inch holes, like 6 feet in the ground. You're 5 feet in the ground. You'd stand in them.
Really?
Yes. And they had like a little burlap thing you'd put over the top, and they'd call the ducks in, and then you'd pop the top and shoot out of these holes in the middle of these fields.
Wow.
Yeah, it worked really well.
I've never seen the auger approach.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Not OSHA approved. But yeah, it was like a 5 foot deep, 24-inch augered hole. Swings through that, and he gets him on a pretty crisp fastball. That was low 80s, huh?
That was 84.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Patko goes down swinging, and that'll do it for the Fish here in the second. They get no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2 in the books now from First National Bank at River Falls Field. 2-0 Fish.
Every regular season fish game is free and open, but umpires will make all
If anybody's listening down in the Liney's Lodge, yeah, I got an empty one.
That's not good.
It's extremely appreciated, and we hope you enjoy tonight's game experience.
No, it was some really good duck hunting, and they put us on some good areas. And I remember the ducks were like a swarm of bees.
Oh.
Like they would come in, and I don't forget what the limit was, but we'd shoot like for 15 minutes, just steady. Ducks would be falling out of the sky, some would be winged, and then we'd shoot, and then the guys would yell, "Stop shooting! Stop shooting!" Like they had the limit, right?
Wow.
And then they'd go pick them all up and put them in big gunny sacks.
You must have weighed about 1,000 pounds with all the shells you had to bring in with
I
you.
shot a lot of shells.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. It was fun, though. That was up in Regina. That was pre-wildfire.
That's I was looking at some of that overhead footage or that drone footage. That's a tremendous amount of acreage that's burnt up.
Yeah.
That's so sad to me. I mean, it's sad to everybody, but it's just so horrible.
Benny Tieglin making his way to the dish. Yeah, I think they called it the Prairies of Saskatchewan.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, when we were there. You know, just wide open prairies. So it's kind of like central Wisconsin,
Yeah.
maybe. You know, lakes and ponds and farms and good duck hunting. They weren't gun shy yet there up in off the breeding grounds. Popped up. Short center field. Gable coming in, makes the catch. One down. That was really digressing. We went from a guy coughing to talking about Canadian wildfires to duck hunting in Regina, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, but the best point was the whole auger bit, the 24-inch. First of all, they'd have to.
No pun intended on auger bit.
Good point. The bit about auger
Augers,
bits.
yeah. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I guess pretty effective. Another one flowing up. That one's on the infield. Second baseman, Benny Johnson calling, and there's quickly 2 down. They're like, well, how do we get these guys in the middle of the field to hunt ducks, right? And they're like, well, we got an auger. That's like loam soil. It probably didn't take much, right? You put it in the ground, and yeah, little burlap tops they put on there, and you jump down in the hole. Then little like a domed burlap thing, you could kind of see through it,
Yeah.
so you can see the ducks coming. Then they got in, they said, okay, shoot. You'd pop the top off that thing, stand up, and just let the big dog eat. Flown up left field. Kyle Fritz comes in and makes the catch. And the Fish make quick work again of the Hastings Hawks here in the third. 3 flyouts, 1 to center, 1 to left, and 1 to second base. And that'll do it for the Hastings Hawks here in the third. 3 to the plate, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. None left after 2.5 innings of play from First National Bank of River Falls Field. It's the Fish 2, the Hastings Hawks nothing.
Thinking about that auger bit,
Yeah.
the bit about auger bit.
Yeah.
Did they have a bigger auger bit by chance? Because I'm not so sure.
I
I'd
don't
still
know.
be planted if it was 24-inch. I'm not so sure I'd get out of that.
You'd have to let them know you're coming, Bill.
Right? I'd be like, okay, I'll jump down there, but someone's going to have to help me get out.
Right. And I'm thinking about how deep it was. It must have been like 5 feet.
Yeah,
right?
'cause you could
You're
kinda
6 feet
crouch,
tall,
yeah.
right?
I've never seen that. That's really cool. It's a brilliant way to make duck hunting possible.
Possible, right? You just hop down in the hole and you're like, yeah, that'll work.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they're done, right, you just fill the hole in.
Right.
And they go on to the next field.
That is brilliant.
Due up for the Fish here in the third. Lucas Lutke, Reagan Pinow, and Chase McQuaid. 3, 4, and 5. It sounds like runs to me, Billy.
We've got a heck of a crowd here, don't we, Westy?
We got a beautiful crowd. I should get up there. Let's get up there and take a look at the crowd. Look at the plaza areas, folks. We got a food truck over there. Look
Yeah.
at that. Look
Ooh.
at that. That looks fun. If
I don't know what they're cooking, but it smells delicious.
Look at the crowd tonight. Nice crowd.
Wow.
There we are up there.
Hey.
In the corner of the booth. I don't know if you can see us or not. We're up there.
Right above the Johnny sign.
Sun is setting. Beautiful night here
Oh.
at the ballpark.
Absolutely is. When are they going to turn the lights on, you think?
Soon. Probably after the Fish bat.
Trying to save energy.
Here comes the Mustache Marauder, the All-American Lucas Ludke.
River Falls fighting number 3,
That is a pretty nice caterpillar there, though, isn't it?
I'm very jealous of that.
It's very nice.
It'll take me
It's
6
very
years
nice
to grow that.
It's very nice. Lucas is in. We're in. Looks at a strike. It's 0-1.
I feel like we're settled down now after the
I'm settled.
Wolters issue.
I'm settled. I'm settled. Look out! Heads up in the fish dugout. Watch your liver in there, huh?
Holy Hannah.
Woo! That baby came in there
It did.
like a laser gun, like a laser pointer.
I think Dorney's going to have to check his shorts.
That was like a laser pointer in there. Hey, who's throwing the ball against the wall out there? We have to go there and
I'll go get it.
knock some heads again. The pitch. That's a well-struck baseball. Get down, ball, and that's down. And Lucas Ludke with a resounding, loud single into right center field to lead off the bottom of the third for the Fish. Now we go to Reagan Pinow.
Now that is number 2, Reagan Pinow.
It was a nice drive to center, especially an 0-2 count.
You know, I haven't added one to my wall up here lately. I like the descriptor. Laser pointer.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Laser pointer. That drops in there. It's 0-2 now on Reagan Pinow. Pinow singled and was left at third back in the first inning. He's 1 for 1 today. When I get a second, this game is moving at a torrid pace.
Yes, it is.
If that's possible for baseball. It's away, gets away from the catcher. Runner moves down, and there he is. The mustache marauder, Lucas Ludke. Get him out of here. Kid's throwing the ball against the wall. Grounder to short. Gathered onto one. Got him by 6 steps. And Pinow grounds out to the shortstop, Max Kaplan. There's one out. Now we go to Chase McQuaid. As we like to call him McQuade.
Not to be mistaken for Bino McQuaid.
Softly hit out in front of the plate and foul. It's 0-1 on McQuaid, who flew out to the first baseman in foul territory, his first at bat today.
I'm calling his shot right now. I think he's frustrated with his foul balls, and I think he's going to go over the fence right now.
I think he's going to square one up.
I believe so.
That's high. Yeah, there is a real nice buzz in the crowd, isn't there?
Yeah, there sure is. Energy and buzz, and everyone's excited and happy.
And we got room for you.
We do.
There's food trucks, Liney's Lodge, the whole kit and caboodle. Ground ball. Shortstop again. Looks cross, got him by 9 steps. And McQuaid grounds out to short. Back-to-back ground outs to shortstop. Now we go to Weston Lombard.
Weston Lombard.
Weston's got himself a double. Not only a double, it was a 2-out, 2 RBI double. How about that? That's put the Fish with a pair on the board.
Almost went ding-ding.
Almost. When Oppo tacos and bounced on short hop the wall out and left. Looks at a strike right there. It's 0-1 now on Weston. Boy, a lot of these players in the field are either on the Falcons or tied to the Falcons.
Yeah.
Baseball. That's good to see
It
as
is
well.
good to see. Giving to the community, playing hard, playing at a high level. It's really fun.
Fouled away. That's off the top of the foot of the umpire. Didn't even flinch, though. Did I see the Brewers won today? I think they did.
They did.
That's, what, 9 out of 10?
Yep.
Good for them.
Which is good because the Cubbies are.
Boy, the Cubbies are not losing either.
No, they're not. I keep trying to hex him, but it's not working.
Not working. Not working. The 1-2 pitch. Got him out in front, took a little off of that, had him out in front, and that'll do it for the Fish here in inning 3. They get no runs on the one hit. The leadoff single by Lucas Lutke failed to score him, and one left. After 3 in the books now from First National Bank of River Falls Field, it's still the River Falls Fighting Fish 2, the Hastings Hawks nothing.
On June 4th, 1986, Barry Bonds hit his first major league home run.
Yeah, if you have the game on down in the Liney's Lodge, somebody can make a trip up here with a bevy. That'd be good.
I could text coach down there.
I think he's got it, but yeah, we'll give him a half an inning. I like this song. They were all kung fu fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Due up, Mitch Iliff, Max Krebs, and Cooper de Sutter. There's Krebs right there. Looks like he wants to do some kung fu fighting. Look up there on the screen, Billy. Max Krebs got the headband on. Up there.
Oh, yeah.
He's ready to do some kung fu fighting.
Having a hard time rooting for him tonight, though. He's one of my favorite Falcons players, but I don't know.
Iliff is in. Look at him do a little gardening on the carpet. No dirt to kick. Looks at a ball down low. Boy, crowd is loud. Turn him down a little bit.
It is loud.
2, 3, and 4. Ball away off the arm of Jackson Larson. Jackson Larson Wonele.
One of the Maquades asked if what you were drinking.
Okay.
So you can always count on the original gangsta.
He's got it. They're coming. We got to have concierge service. At the pace this game's going, I know they're fast, but it's gonna be like the 8th inning by the time they get up here. This thing is just it's on overdrive. That's flown up. Back goes Giebel in center field. He's got room and makes the catch.
Nice.
Brian Giebel makes the catch. Looks back at the wall and he's like, hey, that thing was closer than I thought.
Yeah.
And nice job by Giebel out in deep center field to retire Mitch Iliff for 1 out. Max Krebs, he was one of our favorites on the Falcons this year.
Mm-hmm.
Good player. Good kid, good ball player.
Absolutely. And he'll be a Falcon for a while.
I think I had a Brian Mannion sighting with Wisconsin Credit Union. They're the game sponsor tonight.
Yeah.
River Falls Youth Football is the nonprofit sponsor. That's hit pretty well into center field. Giebel's going back again. He's busy and reels that in.
Smooth as silk.
But out there he is, Brian Giebel. Standing alone out there. 2 flyouts to center. There's quickly 2 down. We go to Cooper de Sutter.
It's his 35,000th ball that he's caught in this field.
No problem for him.
What?
There's the Canadian, what do we call it?
The Mountie cough?
Yeah.
The Royal Canadian cough.
Canadian Royal.
Mm-hmm.
The Canadian Royal cough. Straight from the fires of Saskatchewan. Another one flowing up center field. Giebel all over that like a pack of dogs on a 3-legged cat. Brian Giebel. Brian Giebel sets a record with 3 putouts in 1 inning, a record held by many. Thank you much. Concierge service bringing up from the Liney's Lodge. Three up, 3 down, 3 flyouts to Brian Giebel in the center field, and that'll do it.
He doesn't mess around out there, does he?
No, that'll do it for the Hastings Hawks in the 4th. They send 2, 3, and 4 with 3 flyouts to center. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. 3.5 in the book, still 2-0 Fish.
You know, talk about the Falcons baseball. Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin, Whitewater. The Warhawks.
The Whitewater.
The national champions. Division III baseball.
Wow. I thought it was best 2 out of 3.
And they won last night and tonight.
Well, they're done. They're national champs. Boom.
You're the best.
Boom chakalaka.
No, we're all right.
Let's jump around a little bit.
You got a new pitcher there, Westy.
New chucker. We'll take a look at that. '88, I think. Let's see. It is. It's a 28 or 88. Let's see.
I think it's 28.
28.
Charlie Rudd.
Charlie Rudd in for Gavin Odman.
All their best pitchers are really young.
New Hastings Hawks pitcher number 28, Charlie Rudd. Leading off for your River Falls, buddy, number 50, Andy Metcalf.
We got him at 29 on the roster, but it is 28, isn't it? Yeah.
That Canadian Royal does not sound well.
No.
That's phlegmy. Right back up in your living room. Get through there, baseball. Andy Metcalf with a leadoff single. That a baby. Put one in the live well here in the bottom of the 4th. Metcalf right back through the box. Leadoff single. Then we go to Benny Johnson. That's high. Runner at first, nobody out. They had that last inning too and failed to do anything with him.
Mm-hmm.
A strike at the knees. Now a ball and a strike. Ball gets away. Runner is going to advance. I could just go back a couple of years on that coffee. Go COVID.
But we won't.
But we won't.
We could.
We could, but we won't. Swings through that. No, to the approval of the crowd.
Jeepers.
Benny Johnson swings through that pitch off Charlie Rudd's arm. He just entered the game. 2-2. Runner at second. In scoring position. The pitch away. Now 3-2 to Benny Johnson. Kyle Fritz waits on deck for the Fish. We're in the 4th, bottom of 4, 2-0 Fish. A little flare to right. Second baseman, though, drifting out into short right field. And Benny Johnson gets it off the end of the bat. And I thought it was going to make it to right field. It didn't. It made it into the right field grass area, but the second baseman, Max Krebs, drifts out there and fields it. There's one down. Now we go to Kyle Fritzy with a runner in scoring position and one in the bucket. There he is at second base. Andy Metcalf led this thing off with a single. Called a strike. 9-hole hitter Kyle Fritz. He's in the second leadoff spot. Don't be fooled by the 9 spot in the order. He can rake.
Flat out.
Flat out rake. Good velo on that. That must have been 84, huh?
86.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I'm feeling it.
He had an 87 one just a minute ago. So
that's pretty good. Town
good.
ball. That's
yeah,
bringing it.
Yep.
That's down.
Oof.
He's a tall drink of water, isn't he?
Yeah, I had that one at 87, so he missed, but still, he's got great velo.
Big runner there at second. Like to get him in. Oh, heads up, protractor.
That kid almost got hit.
Out of play.
It goes ball back to the concession stand. Get him in for Chris. $1 bill.
You tell Steve's a cheapskate. We're giving $1 bills tonight. He's giving a piece of candy.
A buck for a foul ball? Hold my headset, would you?
Fritzy.
Top of the order, number 24, Brian.
So if Fritzy strikes out, and I'll go back to the top of the order, Brian Giebel. I think you can only hope to contain this fella. Let's see.
You're right.
Tries to make it 4-0, swings through it. It's 0-1.
He's got a little frustration up there right now. Oof.
Good fastball to knees. That's a really good pitch. It's 0-2. Hey, Chin Chow's in the house.
Oh, all right.
The fish. We'll get some video of that in just a second here. The 0-2 pitch to Gabe. That's away.
Even his off-speed pitches are in the 80s. It's really good velo for town ball.
Flown up. Back here to the catcher. Might have a play and doesn't. Hits the net. And
catcher was ready.
Giebel will live for another pitch.
Thank you to Brian McQuaddy.
McQuade.
The OG.
He is the original gangster.
He is absolutely.
Brought up some bevies.
Yep. Whoa.
Whew. I follow that one straight back, and we'll stick at 1-2. I tell you what, this Charlie Rudd's got a pretty lively arm, Bill.
Yep, that was 88.
Lively. I mean, 88 in town ball, that's good.
Yeah.
Should Giebel reach, Chad Petco waits on deck for the fish. Fish looking to plate this run and let her lead off single. Back up through the box. That could be a tough play. Gathered it, flipped, Robert to first, got him by 2 steps. Good play out there by shortstop Max Kaplan to get the pretty speedy Brian Giebel. So ground out to short, ends it for the fish here in the 4th. Again, they get the leadoff single, Bill, but failed to score him, Andy Metcalf, that is.
Yep.
They get no runs on the 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left after 4 in the books now from First National Bank at River Falls Field. Still 2-0 Fish.
The Twins banged out a franchise record 25 hits that also tied the American League record.
I'm going to go back to this camera here. How much have we go find? Let's go on a Chin Chow. Let's go look for Chin Chow up in the stands. I saw the mascot earlier. There he is. There he is.
Yep. They just get that out of storage. I mean, you know.
He said nope.
Nope.
And I have no idea who's in that thing.
Me neither.
You're supposed to say, what do you mean who's in it? That's a real fish.
Right.
Leading out for Hastings, number 36, Matt Kaplan.
What happened?
All right, here we go. Nice strike poured in there off the arm of Jackson Larson on Max Kaplan. We're at 5, 6, and 7 due up. Kaplan lined out to left his first time up. There's he flies one foul and out of play. That's 23 rows back.
Should have asked you this a minute ago, but what do you think the number's going to be tonight, Kev?
6.
6.
6. We're not there yet.
66,
6.
66
I think
times?
6. It takes 6 to win this tonight.
Okay. That's a good number. Over under 6.
The pitch to Kaplan. That's hit pretty well into right field. Right fielder going back at the track and makes the catch. Nice job out there by Weston Lombard. Lumbering back towards the Brick House music sign. And makes the catch. He didn't seem like he had much problem with that, did he, Bill?
No. Smooth as
butter.
As butter.
Butter.
You look at the experience that is on this team, man.
It's pretty good.
It's real good.
Yeah, we're filling out the lineup card.
We're
and
stacked.
Filling out the lineup card, we're going, yeah, you got a pretty good team. Then we're going to Johnny Teaglin, who lined out to left his first time up.
At some point, somebody's got to shoot the lock off to switch to the lights, though.
Right? Hey, Josh, if you're listening,
right.
Call somebody for the lights. It's getting dark. It's funny because someone like Josh Item, right? Like,
yeah.
Did everything. He leaves. Can't. No one knows how to turn the lights on.
Who's in charge of that? The guy at his
right.
The guy at his daughter's softball game.
Right. The 1-ball, 2-strike pitch off the arm of Jackson Larson, flown up, right side,
But
out in right field, and makes another catch. Weston Lombard doesn't have any problem with that one at all. And now we got 2 fly balls to right field. I think we should keep my scorebook looking even. Last time we had 3 flyouts to center. I think we need 3 flyouts to right this inning to keep the symmetry on my scorebook.
Totally agree.
I'm going to Jake Senquist. That's hit well into left field and deep. If it's fair, it's trouble, Bill. And the track foul.
Whew. Thank goodness. That was well hit.
Kyle Fritz gave that a run. That was going to be gone. And just foul. Boy, he squared that up good, didn't he?
He sure did.
Swings through that. Now it's quickly 0-2. That was a long, hard strike. Wow.
Yeah. Fritzy was on it, too.
The 0-2 fouled away. Yeah, these pitchers are definitely pitching like they have dinner plans. They're wasting no time.
Johnny's happy hour end or something?
Right? What's going on?
Right.
Flown up. First baseman calling. Second baseman says, I'll take that. And Benny Johnson all over it. And that will do it for the Hastings Hawks here in the 5th. 3 flyouts, 2 to right field, 1 to second base, and that'll do it. And for the 4th consecutive inning, they go in order, Bill.
Wow.
1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. After 4.5 in the books now, we're halfway through this one. It's still 2-0 Fish.
Jackson Larson is looking great on the mound, isn't he?
How many pitches, Bill, did Jackson
Let's
have?
see. I have him at 43 right now.
That's pretty dang
Through
efficient.
5 with 43.
Wow. Pretty efficient.
Yeah.
You know what I just noticed? We had 1 like.
What?
Yeah, right? Come on. Come on,
That's
man.
blasphemy.
Come on, man.
Heathens. It's right there. Just hit the button.
Hit the button. Can I give that I'm just going to give that a solid, come on, man.
We need to send some bevies out to all of our legion of loyal listeners. Loosen them up and get some likes. Get some love.
Leading off here, Will Holmes, Huntington, number 37, Chad Patco.
Chad Patco makes his way to the dish here in the bottom of the 5th for the Fighting Fish.
Ooh.
I gotta hit him right in the rib cage.
Sure did.
That's gonna
Ouch.
leave a mark.
Ooh, and that was 88 miles an hour, too.
Ouch. Ouch.
That hurt me, and I'm up here.
Ouch.
Oh, did you? I don't think you heard the story about Parker.
You're gonna give him a minute. That's polite, huh?
That is plate.
From Betty.
I don't know who I heard it from.
The ump handled that well too.
One who's in the
Right. Give him some time, right?
Sam was pitching and he spiked a curveball. And it bounced off the dirt.
Now we go to the mustache marauder, Lucas Lutke, after the Chad Petco hit by pitch to start out the fifth.
practice?
Lutke, 2 for 2. One more, he'll be churning butter.
Mm-hmm. A lot of butter conversation tonight.
A lot of butter.
Duck hunting.
No, one time he just
Butter.
passed out when he threw the ball back. Like he caught it. Got his knee.
Well, then why did you sell it?
Dehydration. Heat exhaustion.
We have an internet issue right now.
We are.
Yeah, a little bit. A little internet issue. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Who knows? We got somebody else on the internet with us tonight. That's probably not helping, but I don't know.
That was senior year. He got hit. Junior year, he just passed.
We'll ride it out.
Did he play the rest of the game?
Swings through that.
He got subbed out.
And down goes Ludke.
That was his junior year.
There's one out.
Noah was a sophomore then.
Now we're going to Reagan Pinnow.
Noah had to catch that game. I remember that. I think that's what. No.
Stream's coming through on mine.
Yeah, I got it. High chopper, left side.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna go try to go to third baseman. Went for it, didn't get it. Good job by the shortstop Max Kaplan to get that, and they got Pinnow on a ground out to short. Now there's 2 down. We got to Chase McQuaid.
First baseman had a heck of a stretch on that one too.
Come on, Chase.
So McQuaid's in with 2 in the bucket. There's a runner in scoring position right there. Right there for the Fish. Got 1 in the live well. Boy, it's been a while. A little bit of a drought, huh, since the first inning.
Yeah,
How about now?
this would be good. Chase is a fastball hitter. He's going to get his wish, I think. Ooh, he called out a strike.
0-1. Look out, that's high and inside. Now a ball and a strike. Hey, John Fry said just like. Hey, John Fry, just for your information, Wirecast is having some issues. Just like totally random. The pitch flowing up right side into short right field, and that's down, and that is going to play to run for the Fish. A little duck snort into right field by Chase McQuaid. That'll look like a frozen rope in the morning. Gets himself an RBI single into the short right field. And it's 3-0 Fish. Now we go to Weston Lombard.
Chase will take that.
All day long,
2-out RBI single.
There he is. Lombard flips that up, foul and out of play. It's a ball and a strike. There's 2 outs. There's 1 in for the Fish. The hit by pitch scores off the 2-out single by Chase McQuaid. Weston Lombard's got a double and struck out swinging. Swings through it. This guy's got some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, he
doesn't
does.
Throws hard.
Throws hard, but he also changes it up. He's got a number of pitches that he throws. Very good pitcher.
Come on, Weston.
That one's flipped up, foul and out of play. I do kind of like the pace of this game. It is not slow.
No.
We're in the bottom of the 5th already. Strike 3 looking, just absolutely froze him on an aspirin. Great pitch off the arm of Charlie Rudd with an 88 miles an hour. And that had some hair on it and got Weston Lombard looking, and that'll do it for the Fish. But they do plate another run. They get the leadoff hit by pitch, and then the 2-out single by Chase McQuaid to end up plating him. They got 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5 in the books. It's 3-0 Fish.
Was it A, Brian Snorsky, B, Brian Giebel, C, Brian Baumgartner, or D, Brian Austin Green?
I didn't hear the question.
I didn't either, but there's nothing like trivia at the ballpark.
Brian Baumgartner, then you are correct.
Hey, due up for the Hastings Hawks here in the 6th, 8-9-1. Ben Teagland, Corey Wolters. Then we'll go back to the top of the order to Nolan Drussel. Jackson Larson still on the mound. Why wouldn't he be? He's given up just 1 hit.
43 pitches so far. Did really well.
Really well.
Efficiency.
All right, here we go. Top is 6. The pitch. Called a strike. It's 0-1. Boy, Jackson Larson just pouring in strikes tonight, Bill. He wastes no time. He's got the rock. And before I can even catch my breath, he's throwing the pitch 3. Ground ball, left side, and foul.
I think somebody might have told him that he's a slow pitcher because he's proven it tonight that he's fast.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm literally just my sentences are just continuing. Strike, ball, pitch, ball, strike. I mean, just gets it, rocks, and goes. The 0-2.
Ooh.
Good check swing there off the bat of Ben Teagland. Teagland flew out to center his first time up. Pretty deep fly ball. Tracked down out there by Brian Giebel. The 1-2. That's away. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And just like that, our stream is back to normal. Though I have no idea. That's pit pretty well into left field. Left fielder going back at the track, at the wall, looking up. Foul!
Oh, oofty.
Once again, there's been 2 out there that have been just foul.
Yeah, they turned the lights on.
Home run equals strikeout.
Lights are on. They see. I bet you Josh Item
Yep.
called in and
It does.
got someone to do that.
Good job, Josh. Nicely executed.
We'll credit him.
What do you mean they'll eventually?
Just missed there on the inside corner now. 3-2 to Ben Teagland. It just missed a home run by 10 feet.
He's
just
a big
foul.
rig up there, isn't he?
Jackson Larson has what he likes, and here it comes. Another one flipped up, foul and out of play. We'll stick at 3-2.
Those ball balls back in the concession stand. Turn him in. Candy.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Jackson Larson stares into his battery mate. Chase McQuaid has what he likes, rocks, and here it comes. Yacker, strike 3 looking. You know what Harry Carey used to like to say, grab some bench.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Teagland liked that call.
No, that's pretty high, but called a strike. There's 1 down. Now we go to Corey Wolters, the left fielder.
Mrs. Paul Mall.
She tried camel filters. Mr. Canadian Club. Mr. Canadian Club Whiskey down from Saskatchewan. Out of the wildfires.
Oh, they call that.
Hacking up a lung. The 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. I think that was a Ferris Bueller, too. He says, if I get 1 more absent day, he goes, I'm going to have to cough up a lung. 1-2. Hammered left side.
Ooh.
That's through. Nice piece of hitting there by 9-hole hitter. Corey Walters slaps one through on the left side. Shoots it right between the third baseman and the shortstop. 1 out single for Corey Walters. And now we go back to the top of the order to Nolan Drossel. I'm going to play mom or dad with that guy in the front row that's coughing like that. I don't think he should be out tonight.
That's a good point.
That's flipped to left field. Left fielder moving over, and that's down. It's in front of Fritzy out there in left field. Runners will just go station to station. Little Oppo Taco hit there off the bat of Nolan Drossel.
Fritzy tracked that down really well to keep that guy at second.
This runner's at first and second now with 1 out. We go to the 2 spot in the order. There's 2 on for the Hastings Hawks. Back-to-back singles. And we'll go to the 2 spot. Mitch Iliff, 0 for 2 today. Good block. And the catcher's going to need a minute.
Who's that behind the plate?
Chase McQuaid?
I don't think so.
It's not. New catcher.
Yep.
Snuck in.
Eli Baker.
Elijah Baker came in for McQuaid. And he gets greeted with that.
I just
gem
noticed that.
right below the belt.
Bet he wishes he would have waited another inning.
Let's do some chicken dance so they can regroup. That was a short-lived chicken dance. The 1 ball, no strike pitch, swings through it. Now it's 1-1.
It's the kind of cardio I like.
Just moving your fingers?
Yep.
I'll do the beak. You don't even go into the shimmy.
No.
Just the beak.
Well, if I start shimmying, it keeps shimmying.
What did John Madden used to say? You get that thing in motion. It's really tough to slow it down. Coming at you like a freight train. The 2-1. That's hammered into left center field. That's trouble. That's going to get a run in. That's 1 hops the wall. Here comes 1 in around third. They're going to wave the second run in. There's a happy mom or girlfriend right there. And Oppo Taco double for Mitch Iliff. Not only a double, but a 2 RBI double. And just like that, it's 3-2, Bill.
That happened quick.
3 consecutive hits. Single, double. Speaking of chicken dance.
Yeah.
Single, double, single, double. Quack, 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 quack. Now we go to Max Krebs, and he's no easy out either.
No, for sure.
Just misses inside. It's 1-0 on Krebs.
Looks like Larson lost just a little bit off his velo as well.
61 pitches, not that bad.
No.
No activity in the Fish bullpen.
Not yet.
That's hammered foul. This kid's a ball player. He's going to be a tough out.
Absolutely.
So far today, Krebs lined out to short and flew out to center. Hit the ball hard twice. Has not been rewarded. He's looking to tie this thing up. Here's a tying run at second base right now, and a Mitch Iliff. He just hit a resounding double. The pitch.
Ooh.
Swings through it. It's 1-2. What'd you have on that one, Bill?
I had that one at 74.
I'm going to do a well check on that guy. The 1-2. That's upstairs. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes on Krebs. Jackson Larson stares in. The pitch. Gets a piece, fouls it back. So we've got this these beverages right here. Why don't we have that in our refrigerator? I'm wondering why.
I don't know. Is it even plugged in
Oh
yet?
yeah, that thing's working.
Okay.
We'll get that between innings.
Did we clean it out from last year?
I cleaned it out like last year. I think I cleaned it out. I haven't opened it this year.
Not it.
You could have the cure for AIDS in there.
Maybe that'll help the smoker cough guy.
It could be. Could.
Here's to you, smoker cough guy.
Here's to you, smoker cough guy at the ballpark. You felt fine when you left the house.
No one has the courage to sit next to you.
No. Someone get that guy a mask. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Trying to get the fish in.
Right back up through the box. That's a single. That might get a run in. Here he comes around third. There'll be no play, and we're tied. Max Krebs gets a single right back up through the box. 4 consecutive hits, Bill, and we're tied at 3. I told you 6 is the number.
You know what?
It might be.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Dorney.
Here comes Dornick now, the head coach, the skipper.
Skipper.
Let's call this the slow walk. This is the deliberate slow walk.
No, they are warming up now. I'm not sure who's down there, but let's see here. Let's see if
Because I'm all right. I read lips. I'm all right. I don't know what the deal is. I'm all right.
Let's see here. Cheaper creepers.
You threw a Jippers Creepers out there.
I couldn't find the bullpen with these binoculars.
Lucas, do you want to get a pretzel? I'll share a bite.
I'll go down there for you. I got the technology. Let's go down and look in the bullpen.
For the bullpen, too?
Here, let's go. Get up on your monitor and let's go see.
It's like number 11.
It's totally number 11 right there. Look on your monitor.
Oh, geez. It took me an hour and a half to get there. Number 11 is Caden Mueller.
Caden Mueller. Right there he is.
He's a stud. But Dorney said, hey, Jackson, settle down. We got this.
Cooper DeSutter. Chris Miller is giving him some laugh emojis. He's liking the jokes. Someone get him some water, he said. Yeah, right?
You sure Miller Lates, but that's a lot to ask.
The 1-1. Runner goes. Throw down. And safe at second base. I was looking for this shot right here, and I missed it.
That's a crisp shot, though. Look at that.
That's crisp.
That's beautiful.
That's crisp and clean, no caffeine right there. Fouled away. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes on 4-hole hitter Cooper DeSutter. Cooper's looking for his first hit tonight. But I think somebody dropped 50 cents in the merry-go-round over there for Hastings. They have 4 consecutive hits and 3 runs. Caden Mueller's warming up, says Chris. Of course, he would know that. Yes. Thank you. 3-3 is your score. It's a dandy. It's moving along quickly. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Flown up, and that one's going to also reach the seats and out of play. Kids, look at the kids go over there.
For $1?
For $1, yeah.
I don't blame them.
Right? They're still dog pile for $1. Like they got a plan. They got one kid. You hold his arms back. I'll put my knee on his neck. I'll get the $1. We'll split it. Right at second base. And caught at second base. That was hit right at the second baseman. Benny Johnson reached up and snared that. Almost doubled him off at second base, but Krebs freezes on a line drive. There's 2 outs on the line out to second. 2 down, and now we go to Max Kaplan. Yeah, line out to second. Took something off of that, had Kaplan way out in front. Kaplan's 0 for 2 today. He's lined out to left and flew out to right. He's thinking there's still some meat on the bone here. And the Fish trying to shut her down. Flown up. Giving chase down the right field line, left field line, and out of play. Good hustle down there, though. We can't credit the hustle for Andy Metcalf, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And Kyle Fritz giving that a good chase.
Yeah, they were both running hard.
Giving that a great chase. And it's 0-2 now on Max Kaplan. Oh, nice block behind the dish by Eli Baker. Eli Baker came into the game for Chase McQuaid. Snuck in on us. Didn't even announce it. Just said, I'll catch. Don't tell anybody. Sticks at 1-2.
Seems like he picked up his velo just a little bit after the mound visit by Dorning. Like, all right, I'm good.
Just misses there. 2-2. 3-2. I think he might be getting to the end of his rope. What do you think?
I think you're right. 81 pitches. Looks like he's getting a little tuckered.
Like a 20-pitch inning here.
Yeah, it is.
The 3-2. That one's hammered, following out of play.
That's after several 5 and 6 and 7 pitch innings. He was very efficient for several innings.
Yeah, they had 4 innings in a row was 1, 2, 3.
Right.
And we got to the 6th, and Hastings says, no, we're going to get him this inning. That one's flown up. Shortstop calling and makes the catch. Nice job by Chad Petco to reel that in on the infield dirt. And that'll finally do it for the Hastings Hawks, but they make some noise here in the 6th. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5.5 in the books. We're knotted at 3s. I'll take that.
The Fighting Fish in the River Falls Baseball Council would like your help. Help the fish by putting your trash in the trash can. Sunflower seeds are naturally cheap at $2, so please put those in a cup and throw that away. This track time out is brought to you by River Falls Youth Football and West Johnson Credit Union.
Due up for the Fish here in the bottom of inning 6, 7, 8, and 9. Andy Metcalf, Benny Johnson, and Kyle Fritz. Look at Metcalf. He's got that thing buttoned down right to the bottom button.
Yep. He knows what he's doing.
Chest hair's just flowing out of that thing. Metcalf's in. We're in. Let's go. Bottom of the 6th. Knotted at 3s. Charlie Rudd on the bump.
Ooh.
Boy, he's pouring it in there, isn't he? Kid can throw. Did it hit the umpire?
It sounded weird.
It fouled back. I wasn't sure if it hit the catcher or the umpire, but the catcher's going out, maybe giving the umpire just a minute here. Nancy Faust off her federally mandated break and back on the organ. Thank you.
If I sound winded because I was leaning over putting bevies in the refrigerator for like 4 seconds, so I'm kind of winded a little bit.
That is 8 feet away.
I got 7 steps.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it's 8 steps.
Right.
Then the next day 9. You'll be good.
See?
You'll be good.
I like your optimism.
The
kid.
1-1, that's hit into right center field. Get down, ball. That's down.
Ooh.
That could be a double. Dinging into second base. There he is. Nice leadoff double by Andy Metcalf. Good start for the Fish here in the bottom of the sixth. Andy Metcalf gets on that. That gets on one there. That ball was cooked. And now we go to Benny Johnson.
Looked like the right fielder kind of took the wrong angle on that. The ball got past him to the wall.
I would agree. Shows bunt. It's down. It's a peach, hon. Down. Got to go one.
Whoa.
High throw into the rhubarb, and the run will score. Wow, really good bunt by Benny Johnson and third baseman Ben Teaglin. Or the pitcher got that, excuse me. Charlie Rudd, and threw it away. That's an E1. Run plates. Fish retake the lead, and Benny Johnson gets all the way to second. Now we go to Kyle Fritz. Not before a little conference on the mound. Kid's been throwing good, hasn't he? You throw a bunt at him like that. All right, here we go. Kyle Fritz walked and struck out. Good opportunity, showing bunt. Oh, choke and poke right there, huh? Shows bunt, pulls back, and was going to rake. We call that the good old-fashioned choke and poke.
He knows what he's doing up there, doesn't he?
He does. Now he bunts, fouled to the backstop, and it's 0-2 on Fritzy. Now he'll be swinging away. Big runner out there at second base for the Fish. They're up 4-3. Air helped that, didn't it?
It sure did. And that first hit getting into the wall.
Ball gets away from the catcher and on down to third. Hustles. Oh, that's good hustle. Good base running there by Benny Johnson on a pass ball. And now we got a runner at third with less than 2 outs. How about nobody out for 9-hole hitter Kyle Fritz? High chopper. That's going to be a tough play. Going to go one and safe at first. Boy, that is the good old-fashioned AstroTurf single. That ball came out in front of the plate and it bounced about 48 feet high.
It sure did.
And they waited for it to come down, and they waited, and they waited, and they waited. And in the meantime, Kyle Fritz beats it out for an infield single.
Fritzy's still fast.
I'm kind of surprised that Benny Johnson didn't go home on that.
Yeah, I am too. But I think that he was kind of waiting to see what was going to happen.
Pinch hitter.
Yep.
For Giebel. Who do we have? Number 5.
Is it 5?
Yeah.
Austin Curdy.
Austin Curdy. Giebel says, I had enough. Put on Curdy. Austin Curdy in for Giebel. Check swing, called a strike.
He's another individual that I'm protesting.
Middle infield is playing double play depth. Corners are in. Why? Oh, yeah.
He's a great player, and I love him, but he plays for Eau Claire.
There you go. We struck out looking right there.
Yeah,
now 1 out. Now we go to Chad Patko.
If he'd played for the Falcons, he wouldn't have struck out there.
There you go.
Just saying.
Chad Patko is in. Runners at the corners for the Fish. Swings through it. Runner goes down. And nice job by Fritzy taking what they give you. Taking what they're given, working for a living. Second and third. Little Huey Lewis in the news. Little jam shot. Hit to short center field. Center fielder's got it. See if they can tag. Throw back to second. They double them
Fritzy.
off. Run does not score. Fritzy thought that was going to be down. He was almost to third base, Bill.
Yep.
And caught in center. They double them off before the runner could tag home. They get nothing. Double play. So Patko flies up to center for out 2. They double off Kyle Fritz at second base on a 8-6 put out for out number 3. And that will do it, but the Fish do retake the lead. They get 1 run on 2 hits. There was an error and 1 left. 6 in the books now. It's 4-3. Good guys.
Real good guys. And we have Caden on the mound. Caden Mueller, number 11.
Caden Mueller, there he is. Chris, we'll give you the close-up. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug.
Okay. I follow instructions.
Roger Miller, that's who sings this. You like that shot right there, Chris?
Oh, that is
Miller?
Chris. Chris Mueller will love it.
And then Parker said, yeah, I just watched the entire thing. He was happy.
Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug.
There he goes.
When I walked past Parker, he even like.
River Falls, pick the number 11, Caden Mueller.
Where was Parker at the time?
Dugout.
Who was coaching first base?
Caden Mueller's in. We're in. Let's go. Top of the 7th, Bill. Wow. Ball 1.
Caden Mueller's a great pitcher. He's a pitcher that Winona State as well. A little bit of a former Wildcat whereabout.
I like that.
Yeah, me too. And now he's back with the home team.
Swings through it. It's 1-1 now. Wow, that's Flemmy.
Gross.
It was, though, wasn't it?
It totally was.
Woo!
You gotta go get that guy some meds.
Oh, send him home to bed. He's bed rest. The 1-2. That's hammered in the left field. But that's an absolute atom ball. Right at left fielder Kyle Fritz. And Johnny Tieglin lines out to left. There's 1 out. Now we go to Jake Sundquist. That ball was squared up.
It was.
But right at the left fielder. That's down. Ball 1.
You know Noah's his sophomore year top.
What? It's like a 10-year-old.
I know. He used it perfectly.
Almost.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that one at 82. Nice job.
82 miles an hour. 2 balls and no strikes on catcher Jake Sundquist. Hits it right back up through the middle. That was right into your living room. And a 1-out single for Sundquist. The catcher, that's his first hit today. He's at first now with 1 out. And we go to Ben Tieglin. Inside, ball 1. 4-3 Fish. We're in the top of the 7th. I'm still predicting 6 is the number to win this one
I
tonight.
think you're really close, my boy.
Chopper in front of the plate and foul. We've played this what's the number game like for the last 40 games.
You've come
Really
close like 39 out of 40 times. The only time you know is when I forget to ask you.
Yeah.
I think we should just go defer to you and move on.
That guy down there makes me want to cough. Just want to clear my throat.
Makes me want to go get some Claritin.
Runner out to a very safe lead at first base. That's the I'm not going anywhere anytime soon lead.
Never.
That's hit pretty well to left center field. That's down as well. back-to-back singles that drops in there into short left center field. It's runners at first and second now with one out. And we'll go to the 9th spot in the order. Station to station they go when we go to Corey Wolters, who's 1-4-2 with a run score. How about a double play ball?
Oh, that'd be perfect right now.
Right down Hanson Drive, it's 0-1.
If we played River Falls, you think we
Ooh.
Ball gets away, throw on the third.
Oh.
Safe. Oh, he almost overslid the base. Really close to oversliding the base. Metcalf applies a tag. Umpire says, nope, safe, safe, safe. Now it's second and third for Hastings.
I don't think Eli saw them stealing right away or trying to go right away. He kind of double clutched and just gave the runner just enough time to slide or to get underneath that tag. I think he was a little bit surprised by that. Oh, they got a pinch runner here. It's Jason Greeter, number 4.
4 pinch running. There he is in your foreground.
Must be
Bill.
speedy, huh?
In your foreground.
That's so crisp. It's almost like I'm at the game.
Yeah, 4 in your foreground. See what we're doing there?
Yeah, that's really clever.
We call that low-hanging fruit.
Right. I aspire to
low-hanging fruit.
to catch that fruit someday.
Flown up center field, still going back on his horse, reaches up, makes the catch.
Ooh.
That's going to be deep enough though to score a run, and we're tied at 4. Good sack fly off the bat of Corey Wolters to deep center field. I think it's Austin Curdy out there.
Yeah.
Fly out to center. That's 2 down. Run plates were knotted at 4s. Runner from second, Teaglin, goes to third. Now runner at third with 2 outs. And back to the top of the order we go.
Austin Curdy played that really well.
Yeah, exactly. They're obnoxious.
And the energy though.
That's not energy. That's like girl softball.
Doug Condon says, that's the kid from the Goonies' mouth. That's funny. That's flipped up. Left center field going back, a little trouble, diving. Can't get it, run scores. Good effort out there by Fritzy in left center field. He laid out, he couldn't get there. And nice job by Nolan Drossel, split him perfectly. He split the left fielder and center fielder perfectly. Gets a 2-out RBI double.
Yep.
And for the first time tonight, the Hawks have the lead. Oofta. Called the strike. Yeah, he laid out for that. He gave it a great effort.
Yep.
That's a great effort. That guy needs to be home in bed.
Well, we're all going to have it now.
I'm far enough away.
Yeah.
I'm on a little antibiotic up here myself to battle that. So
We're self-medicating. We're fine.
I'm self-medicating.
Yep.
That one's flowing up to center field, and that one's caught. Well positioned out there was Austin Curdy. Is that me or you?
That's got to be you.
No, that's down in the. That's down.
Maybe it's the coffer.
It's the coffer guy.
I think it's his doctor
This
calling.
is his doctor calling. We just got the results back. You're positive. Go to bed. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 6.5 in the 6.5 in the books. Let's stretch them out. It's 5-4 Hawks.
Your humidifier.
A due up for the fish here in the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Lukey, Reagan Pinnow, and Eli Baker are who I have on my bingo card. We had a nice crowd tonight. What a beautiful early June night here
awesome.
in River Falls, Wisconsin. Fish down by a run. That's unusual for this year.
Yeah, it is.
They're 9-0. They've 10 run about 80% of their games. It's going to be up to the Mustache Marauder, the designated hitter, Lucas Lukey, to start it out here in the bottom of the 7th. Look at that caterpillar on his lip. That's a beauty, eh?
It sure is. A little bit of a throwback to Gorman Thomas.
Oh, yeah, the little Stormin Gorman.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the 7th. Fish down by a run. Lucas Lukey's 2 for 3 today. Let's get him another one so he can be churning butter. Flipped up, foul, and out of play.
While I was doing the loop-de-loop-de, we got a new pitcher.
Okay, what do you got?
I have number 19, Cole Karnick.
Cole Karnick is in.
I got to start paying attention. I got all flustered.
We got 7th inning stretch. We got
Yeah, I was stretching.
Cole Karnick. Had 1 and 2 now on Lucas Lukey. Just missed there.
See what kind of velo Cole has here.
Not bad. It's about 76, I think, maybe, huh?
I'll see here. I didn't have the heater meter ready.
Ground ball, right side. Gathers it.
Oh.
On to first and got Lutke on a ground out to second. There's quickly one out.
Let's see what that says.
76.
76.
Is that what I said?
Yep. You're on the money. I'm going to put this away.
You're right. One out. Now we go to Reagan Pinnow. Pinnow's in. 1 down. Fish down by a run. That's called a strike at the letters. It's 0-1. Called a strike, now 0-2.
I think we should do a road trip to go down and watch John Fry's team.
We should.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun.
Evansville?
The Evansville Jays.
Yes. Would be a lot of fun.
They play at the Jays Nest.
Why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't they? Ball and 2 strikes now on Pinnow.
That'd be a fun road trip, too.
Real fun. Just south of Madison, Evansville. Good velo on that. Now 2-2, just away. Cole Karnick, the pitch. That's down as well. 3-2. Nice job by Pinnow, making Karnick throw a lot of pitches here. Karnick in relief of Charlie Rudd, who was in relief of Gavin Odman. The 3-2. Here it comes. Hammered left side. Got to go 1, thrown across.
Wow.
Got him. Really nice play over there by third baseman Ben Teagland to get a pretty speedy Pinnow on a ground out to third. There's 2 down, and we go to Eli Baker.
It was a really nice play. I had to go backhand and had to hurry that throw, but man, he's got a gun over there.
I'm gonna go put some more light on this camera right here between innings if I can.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll remind you.
Okay. Baker looks at a ball. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Should Baker reach, Weston Lombard waits on deck for the Fighting Fish. That's down as well, 2-0. This might be the 2 quick outs, 4 pitch walk scenario. He takes a deep breath, rocks, and delivers.
Ooh.
Gets him out in front on a 2-0 breaking ball. It's 1-2.
It was a good pitch, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was not expecting that.
Nobody was.
59-footer hops in there, now 3-1. Weston Lombard on deck. He wants a crack at it. Might be a pinch hitter.
I think it is
actually.
a pinch hitter.
It is.
Doesn't look like Weston in the.
Nope, I think we got a pinch hitter in the on-deck circle. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. The 3-1. Away, and he walked him. But how about right now we cross that bridge?
27. And that is Henry Zimmerman. Henry.
Hank. We call him Hank.
Hammer and Hank Zimmerman.
Now batting number 27, Henry Zimmerman.
Henry Zimmerman is in. There he is. He's going to have a crack at it here with 2 in the bucket and a runner at first. So it wasn't a 4-pitch walk, it was a 5-pitch walk.
Right.
Away. Ball squirts away from the catcher. Runner does not go. Like to get him in scoring position, though, huh? With down by a run here in the 7th. Away. Snap throw back to first base. Little back pick. It's safe. 2 balls and no strikes on pinch hitter Henry Zimmerman. Cole Karnick stares in. He has what he likes. And here it comes. I think that guy, that might have been a call from that guy's doctor down there in the top row next to our microphone, because I haven't heard him since that phone rang.
I think he left.
I think he's, yeah. 3-0. The pitch gets called a strike at the knees. Now 3-1.
Maybe you should go check on him.
Should Zimmerman reach? Andy Metcalf waits on deck for the Fighting Fish. How about with 2, huh?
Yeah. Right now.
Right now. You walked him. Live Wells filling with 2 in the bucket. Back-to-back free passes after the first 2 quick outs. Now we go to Andy Metcalf.
Coming to the plate, number 17, Andy Metcalf.
All right, Andy, it's your turn.
Catcher Jake Sundquist goes out and has a word with his pitcher. They're good. Square meal, square deal. They're good.
That sounds delicious.
No Ponderosa. I think we talked about that last year. Ponderosa down in
Madison, right?
in Madison or Wisconsin Dells, I think they said maybe.
Yeah, or
there's
Sun
one.
Prairie, maybe one of those. Yeah, I
I
think you're right. I think it was
yeah.
Wisconsin Dells. You're right.
Make a reservation.
You can.
Get one of those 16-ounce ribeyes on one of those tin plates. The 0-1 pitch to Metcalf. On its way. Here it comes. Down low. Ball and a strike.
We can stop there on the way down to see John.
Could on the way to Evansville.
Yeah. See? This
Hey,
trip is getting better.
It is. Metcalf's having a nice day. He's got a couple hits. He's got a single and a double and a ground out. How about another one right now? Metcalf hammers out left side. That's through! Past the third baseman. Into the left field corner. Here comes 1 run in. Sliding into third base. Safe at third. Wow, they're happy in the top row.
They sure are.
Holy buckets. Andy Metcalf just blistered one past the third baseman down into the left field corner, and we're tied at 5. How about that 2-out double? Andy Metcalf with a double, his 3rd hit of the game, and Bill, he's churning butter.
Oh, and he smoked that right down the line.
Blistered.
He couldn't have hit that any better.
Hit that right on the screws. That was an absolute laser pen right there.
Yep.
Wow.
And it looked like Ben Tieglin was kind of cheating over a little bit, too, and he still smoked it right by him.
It was a dark camera look, but yeah, he hit it right between the bag and the third baseman and down into the left field corner. Still some meat on the bone for the Fish. There they are. A couple in the live well yet. That's drops in there for a strike on Benny Johnson. Benny's looking for his first hit tonight. He's 0 for 3. He reached on an error his last time up. Somebody find the clap emojis there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, great piece of hitting by Andy Metcalf. Just squared one up and Shot one down into the left field corner. We're tied at 5s. How about right now?
Mm-hmm.
That's down 2-1.
Man, that was a nice piece of hitting.
Scorched. Flipped up, foul, not a play. It's now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on for the Fish. Boy, I'd like to get those 2 in right there, huh? At least maybe we retake the lead here in the 7th. Strike 3 looking, and boy, I don't know about that, though.
I don't either. Eek.
The folks at home saw the same thing we saw. I don't know,
I'm
close
going to watch it
pitch.
here on the replay.
That looked a little low and away to me.
It's way low.
1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. After 7, we're all knotted at 5s. I'm going to go down the end of this thing and try to put some light on that camera. How about that?
Okay.
In Washington, Travis Cubs lost to the Washington Nationals by a score of 2-0, and our own Alex Call had a hit and a run in that game.
Hey, yeah.
Milwaukee Brewers earlier today defeated the Cincinnati Reds 9-1. And currently in the bottom of the first on West, the Minnesota Twins are leading the A's 1-0.
You know that Marvin and Katie Call go to our church, right?
Who's that?
Marvin and Katie Call, Alex Call's parents.
Okay.
He plays for the Nationals. They were just talking about him. Yeah, they go to First Cup.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
They're awesome people. Alex went through River Falls.
Yeah?
That shot's better. I fixed it.
Oh, you sure did. That's way better. Good job, Westy.
Fixed it.
You're a fixer.
Fixer-upper. Throw down.
As we have a second here, just a reminder to everybody that River Falls Wildcat Baseball is taking the field tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock for the regional finals. They're playing at DC Everest, 5 o'clock. I'm sure that game will be on one of the...
I don't know if it's going to be on.
Oh, really?
Now, when I talked to Zaleski today, I don't know.
Really?
He was kind of asking if we were going to do it, and I'm like, no, I can't get over there. I got work.
Yeah, me too.
It's like that's a bought down the third baseline and foul. So it might be on somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure.
Hope it is. Either way, that's the regional finals. The winner of that game goes on to Tuesday for the sectionals. And so cheer on the Wildcats, whether you're at the game or whether you can find it online.
Max Krebs, he's got a hit today. He's 1 for 3. He's up right now. 3 spot in the order. You would know that because you can see it on your scoreboard. The 0-1 fouled away at the plate. It's quickly 0-2. And Mueller works ahead. Mueller stares in, rocks, and here he comes. Got him out in front. Oh, great pitch. Throw it around. He's a tough out. And Caden Mueller. Wow.
Real tough out.
That's a tough out. Nice pitch there, Mueller. 1 down. Now we go to Cooper DeSutter, the 4-hole hitter.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, he's got the meat of the order here. That's just a huge out. That's a tough out as well.
Yeah.
Chris did not like that last strikeout call either. He gave a huff on that last strike. That was last inning.
Yep.
That was not really a strike.
No, it wasn't. I looked at the replay and it was...
It was out of the zone.
Yeah, I'm actually... It's hard to see even what he was looking at.
Right. Swings through that. Now it's a ball and a strike. On 4-hole hitter, Cooper DeSutter. DeSutter's 0 for 3 today. He's thinking he's due. Mueller says, I'm going to shut this down too. That's high. Good velo on that upstairs. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Mueller stares in. He works quickly. The pitch. Check swing. That's low. 3 balls and a strike. Max Kaplan waits on deck for the Hastings Hawks. 5-5. Fouled away at the plate. Now the count's full.
They have school tomorrow?
I think that's their second to last day.
Ah.
Popped up, short right center field. They're all going out in Devil's Triangle, but second baseman Benny Johnson's all over that and says, "I'll take it." And there's 2 down. Tough play, kind of out no man's land out there.
Yep.
But Benny Johnson, second baseman, says, "I'll go get that," and he does. There's 2 down. Now we go to Max Kaplan. Swings through it, strike 1.
Feels like Caden's really settled in, doesn't it?
He's settled in. He's settled.
Yeah, he is. Looking good, too.
Stares in, over the mitt, rocks, and here he comes.
All right.
It's called a strike.
Come on, one more. Let's go. Let him get on base.
A lot of baseball knowledge in this stands.
A lot. The 0-2 pitch on its way. I didn't get him to chase. Great 0-2 pitch there. Now
Man,
it's
that's a hard one to hold off on.
1 and 2. Really,
It's a really nice pitch.
Mm-hmm. The 1-2. Thought about it. Tried to gas him up upstairs with some good old country hardball.
Mm-hmm.
No sale. Now 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Down low, 3 and 2. Hey, nice at bat here by Max Kaplan.
Yeah, it is.
Johnny Teagland waits on deck for Hastings.
Oh,
Walked him.
dang it.
You give an old-fashioned dag nabbit right there.
Mm-hmm.
2 out, free pass. Now we go to designated hitter Johnny Teagland.
That's that 2-out walk you talk about, isn't
They
it?
happen.
Yep.
They happen. More often than you would think.
Totally right. Especially when the pitcher looks like he's kind of hitting his momentum and doing
Yeah,
well, and then
just-
has a momentary lapse.
Nice fastball there, though. Loses his
Comes
cap.
back nicely.
Mueller, and it's 0-1. Fouled straight back to the netting. Now it's 1 and 2. Let's go. Somebody, where's the organist? Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
get
right.
this. Let's get them going here. It's big time in the 8th. You got to get the out here, huh? Put your hands together, Chris, at home.
Clap, clap, clap.
Edge of your seat. Let's go. The 1-2 pitch on its way. Flown to right. Right fielder going back, still going back. Has room and makes the catch.
Woo! Way to go, Fish!
Johnny Teagland flies out to right, and that will do it for the Hastings Hawks here in the 8th. They get no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7.5 in the books. Still 5-5. We're going to the bottom of the 8th.
Of the year 30 years ago in 1995. That was a good year. With an 8, Take a Little Bill by Atlantic Forest. B. Cracker Juice.
6 is kind of making sense, isn't it?
Your number, brother. I don't know where you do that.
I think we called that in the 4th.
If you guess 8, Take a Little Bill by Atlantic Forest, then you are
Chris
correct.
says lost clap equals velo. Get out of it.
Yep, he did. I don't see anybody warming up in the Fishies
Nobody.
bullpen.
Both bullpens are quiet.
Yep.
Due up for the Fish here in the bottom of the 8th. 9, 1 and 2. Fritz, Curdy, and Petco. Is this Alanis Morissette? She just sounds ticked off in this song. Just ticked. Here comes Fritzy to the dish.
We have a new chucker.
Give it to me.
Looks like 21, which is Dennis Reinhardt. Is it 21 out there, Kev? I think it's 21.
I'll give it to you. Hold on.
All right, come on, Kyle.
21.
Okay. Yep. Dennis Reinhardt.
Reinhardt delivers. That's called a ball.
Good pitcher for Hastings, Dennis Reinhardt.
Reinhardt's in. Ball 1 to Fritzy. Now it's ball 2. 5-5. We're in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch to Fritzy. Called the strike on the inside corner. Now it's 2-1. Yeah, I'm going to go back to that. Since that guy's, the Coffer's phone rang, he has not been here.
Nope.
Somebody called him in.
He's going to be a tall drink of
I'm like, I'm watching the game. This is his wife. I'm watching the game. You sound terrible. Get home.
I told you not to go to that game.
Ground ball, right side, and foul. I had to get out. Hold on. You can't be lazy. There we go. The 2-2. Good take, slide piece. Tries to go back, ankle breaker on him. There's no sale. Now it's 3-2. How about we get that go-ahead run on here, huh?
That'd be great.
Leadoff walk score. How much? 67% of the time. How
Yep.
about right now? The 3-2. Strike 3 looking. That was right there, bro. That one was there. And froze Kyle Fritz on what, about an 85-mile-an-hour fastball?
84.
84, okay, I'm sorry. I missed it.
I'm not nitpicking. I'm just telling you what the thing says.
One down, now we go back to the top of the order to Austin Curdy. Is it Austin Curdy yet?
Yes, sir.
I think it is. Curdy. We call him Curdy. Drops in a yacker. It's 0-1.
I was giving him a little grief earlier, but he is one of my favorite players. Just mad that he's going to Eau Claire.
Another strike.
Yeah, Chris, now the Fish need to get him a run. Swings through it and throw it around, and 2 quick outs.
Those are 3 pitch outs.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night on Austin Curdy. There's 2 down. Now we go to Chad Patko.
Now back in number 37, Chad Patko.
This Hawks team has some nice pitchers, don't they?
All of them so
Yeah.
far.
Impressive.
That's hammered left side. That's off the third baseman's glove. I'm going to try to get him at first base, and no, want to throw, but it's way late. Score that a base hit. That was a flush rocket off the bat of Chad Patko. Hit the third baseman's mitt and kind of fell towards the foul line. They're going to give that an infield single. And now we've got a Lucas Lutke. And let's see if Lutke's got maybe a home run in him, huh?
Oh, that'd be nice.
How about if Lutke can get one juiced up here, huh? Why not? Lucas has a couple hits today. He's 2 for 4. How about right now, Lucas? Square one up. Looks at a ball outside. Runner goes, throw down, safe. There's your go-ahead run at second base. Good hustle down there by Chad Patko. Gets a single and a stolen base. And Lucas Lutke, there he is. Oh, there's a message coming in. We'll try to get that in a second. Get down, ball! That's down in the right field corner. That's going to play to run. Lucas Lutke. The Mustache Marauder with his 3rd hit of the game. The big 2-out RBI single puts the Fish out in front 6-5. Somebody find the clap emojis for Lucas Lutke. Wow, what a hit there.
He waited for it and drove it. That was a nice hit.
Great piece of hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got dollar pizza slices. Tell Jake dollar pizza slices.
Oh, okay.
Dollar pizza slices down there.
At the concession stand
We'll tell him.
to announce it.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Can I borrow a couple bucks?
6'5" fish. 2 in the bucket. Reagan Pinnow looking to tack on here. How about it, Reagan? Hit the left and deep. Get up ball. Back at the track. Looking up. Right in front of the St. Croix gas sign and Rice Insurance. Reagan Pinnow put a juice into it. I thought it had enough to get out of here. Just missed it, Billy.
Yep, he sure did. I think the heavy night air held it in just enough.
Wow.
He got into that one. He barreled it up nice, didn't he?
Real good. But more importantly, the Fish take the lead. They get 1 run on 2 hits, the big 2-out RBI single off the bat of Lucas Lutke for the Fish to take the lead 6-5 as we go to the top of the 9th. Wow, what a fun one, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's great to take the lead. That was a nice hit by Reagan, too, but that's okay. We got the lead going into the 9th. We're in good shape.
I'm going to see if I can watch the replay of that.
Oh, yeah, your camera work was phenomenal. Oh, caught it right in front of the wall.
Did I get that? I'm a little bit behind
Oh,
here,
no, you
so-
did great.
Did we get it? I haven't got it yet, so I'm going to
All right, well, you'll see in a
I see
second.
it coming up here. I had to jump up and try to get that.
You did it perfectly.
There it is. Oh, off the bat, it looked like it could be out of here, didn't
I
it?
know, it totally did.
Right there, right in front of Rice Insurance. Put a juice into it, yeah, but it kind of died. Boy, I thought he hit that good.
I know, it did kind of, it was too high. It was too high.
It's too high. It's too high. Well, he barreled it up well. So we got to look ahead now to the top of the 9th for the Hastings Hawks. 7, 8, and 9 due up. Senquist, Tieglin, and Walters.
Yes.
Did we get the dollar pizza call or not? I didn't even pay
I
attention.
don't know if they did or not. I'll let them know. We've got a Henry Griffin on the mound here to close her out.
Oh, Henry Griffin. Chuckwagon, we call him. Henry Griffin. See if he can close it out. So if you remember Henry Griffin, he was the winning pitcher
Oh, that's right.
in the state championship game last year.
Absolute stud.
There we go.
Pours in a strike on Senquist.
Did you guys announce the dollar pizza? Okay, great. Great.
0-1. Here it comes. Griffin throws that away. Oh, it's Henry Griffin, not Charlie Griffin. I was thinking it was Charlie Griffin is his brother, Henry.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Is that the Chuck Wagon?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
gotcha.
No, Chuck Wagon is, so I was.
Is Charlie?
It's his brother.
That makes sense now.
I'm like,
Yeah,
God,
so
what's
Henry
this?
Griffin's on the
Right.
mound.
Yeah, yes.
Number 0, Louis Griffin's brother.
I was still thinking about the dollar pizza. I'm sorry.
Right. 2 balls and a strike. Flown up, foul and out of play. Over the grandstand area, it's 2-2. Henry Griffin, not to be confused with Charlie Griffin. Charlie wears number 19. He was the winning pitcher in the state championship
Yes. Now I'm tracking.
championship game last year. So Henry, not to be confused with Charlie. The 2-2. Flown up to right, hit pretty well. Right fielder going back at the track, at the wall, looking up, makes the catch. Right in front of it, down in Realty. Betty Most Agency and the Gaslight. Breakfast Daily, 7 to noon. Nice job out there in right field. Who's still in right field? Is that,
I think it's Curdy, isn't it?
Is it Henry Zimmerman out there, maybe?
Oh, is it?
For Weston Lombard, I think. Whatever. Nice catch. 1 out.
Or is that Eli Condon?
I'm not sure who snuck out there on
I'm not
us.
sure
That
who.
gets tricky this time of the night. They
Yeah, I
don't
can't see
announce
the-
it.
and I
They
can't
don't
see-
announce it to us, so we don't know. One out.
And I can't see the.
Now we go to Ben Teagland, who looks at another ball. It's 1-1.
We will get that number, though, because that was a heck of a play.
I'm going to maybe, if I get a second, I'll range over there and find out
Gotcha.
with my cameras.
With your 72 cameras.
72. The 1 ball, 1 strike pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh.
Swings through it.
That was naughty.
I'll go between batters. He's working way too quickly to be messing around. Nice catch. 1 out. 2 to get. Fish up by a run. Softly hit. Right back to the pitcher.
Nice.
So I'm going to go over here and check it out for you.
Okay,
Watch
sounds
this.
good.
I can't look at. I'm cut off.
Oh, you're right
there.
on the edge.
Cut off there. So
Dang
that,
it. Oh.
that shot's not going to be it. So I got to go a different shot. I'm not going to have time.
27 is
F4.
out there. Oh, that is Henry Zimmerman out there.
Okay, so I got it.
Yep.
So now we go to Corey Walters with 2 in the bucket. 1 to get. Let's go. Zimmerman. Excuse me. Griffin. Henry Griffin. And to be not Henry Griffin, not to be confused with Henry Zimmerman
or
Charlie Griffin.
We got to stop drinking.
Wow. Or not.
Yeah, good point. Maybe
The
we need to
1-0.
drink more.
Oh, that's a nice slide piece.
Wow.
How about a little soup and a slider here at 9:30 at night? 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 in the bucket. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch. Just down low now, 2-1. 9 spot in the order. Nolan Drossel waits on deck.
Be a nice one to get out here.
Yeah, right? That was the understatement of the night. There's your Booger McFarland. Let's get the 9-hole hitter. That's a big one. That's hit hard, though. Left side. Oh, what a play. What a play,
Wow.
Billy. Just as the game started, Chad Petco made the exact same play to start the game as he did to end the game. How about that?
Wow.
Right?
Nicely
wow
done.
is right.
And that had
Extra
big
that-
repercussions
It did.
where the top of the order came up.
Wow, line out. So line out to short. And that'll do it. Your game is in the books. The River Falls Fighting Fish. Hey, Bill.
What was the magic number I predicted in the 4th inning?
You went
6-5 fish.
It was 6, Mr. Westhouse. Well done.
River Falls Fighting Fish go 10-0 on the season.
That was exciting.
Oh, that was good. Jackson Larson, Caden Mueller, and Henry Griffin close out the deal for the River Falls Fighting Fish against a very tough Hastings Hawks team and get the win tonight. How about some running the bases now? Look at
I love it.
Getting in position. Here come the kiddos. Good stuff. Game time, 2 hours and 5 minutes, Bill.
Wow, that went
It felt
fast.
like that. 6-5 win.
They didn't even have time to sell all the pizza.
I had time for nothing. This game was on fast mode.
It was. It was an awesome night. What
Great
a beautiful night.
Beautiful night. Let's get these kids running the bases. This is speaking of beautiful things. Let's get this.
I love it how the fish players are giving them high fives as they're doing it. That's so cool.
Look at that shot on your monitor.
Oh, that is Americana at its best.
That's a Norman Rockwell right
Yep.
there.
I see my buddy Westy up in the booth. Hi,
There
Westy.
he is right up here.
He's waving.
All right, I tell you what, winning pitcher today, Jackson Larson. You know, I think, you know who got the win tonight? I think it was Mueller.
I think you're right. Yep, it had to be.
Yeah. So Mueller gets the win.
That's awesome. He settled in really well.
He did. So Mueller with a win. And it'll be Griffin with the save.
Yep.
Too many Henrys,
I know.
Griffins, and everything else.
No
So
lights.
Fish wins 6-5. Lucas Ludke, 3 hits in the big go-ahead 2-out hit in the 8th to put the Fish up 6'5". He had 3 hits tonight. I'm going to call him player of the game.
Yeah, that's a good player of the game. Yep. It won't be his last one this summer, too, will it?
No, that's player of the game on the game of the week.
Yes, the game of the week.
Right there. So Lucas Lutke, we'll give him that tonight.
We will be back on.
I think we'll do it Friday night again.
Yeah.
Let's do this Friday night again. Why not?
Yep.
Hey, Hudson is in town, so we got to be here Friday night.
Totally.
Yeah.
Cake eaters.
So, so we'll be here for the Hudson game Friday night. Let's do that. Shall we?
That'll be a fun game to be at.
All right. On behalf of the River Falls Fighting Fish Baseball Club, my great color commentator, your scoreboard keeper, Billy Jensen, I'm Kevin Westhouse, saying thanks again for joining us, everybody. And until next time, good night, everyone, from First National Bank of River Falls Field with your 10-0 Fighting Fish.